Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll know I'm really into my smart home technology, and indeed I've reviewed a lot of security cameras over the years. I've got a new brand to share with you today. Imou very kindly sent me out their LOOC or LOOC. It's an outdoor security camera that you could use indoors as well. This is what the product packaging looks like. And they sent this out to me so I could share my opinion with you, which I'm going to do in this live review. So a big hello to all those of you tuning in live. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching live, you can use the live chat or super chat. If you're watching afterwards, you can use the regular comment section below. So this particular camera is available on Amazon. You can check out the links down in the video description. And it's a 1080p security camera. It is wireless, apart from obviously getting power to the camera, and you can use it indoors or outdoors. IP65 rated, so it can work outdoors absolutely fine, and off of the Imou website you can also purchase additional covers if you want to sort of give it a little bit more protection. Some of the main specifications are listed on the side, and it also has a supporting app so that you can view the camera and also remotely view what's been captured by the camera as well. Now it does offer up full 1080p video, two-way talk, it's got a micro SD card slot, it's also got 110 dB security siren, it uses the H.265 codec, it's also got a PIR detector which also includes like an IR feature, so it stops these sort of false motion notifications that come through to your smartphone. And it also, apart from recording locally to the micro SD card, it also has a feature where it can record to perhaps a NAS, something like that, and indeed a cloud service as well. You get 7 days of recording and you get a month's free trial, and then after that you have to pay for a subscription service if you still want that cloud recording. Of course, you can still record locally. Now inside the box you get various screws and wall plugs as well. You also get the mains adapter, so although it is a wireless camera you do still need power to it. USB on this end, we're in the UK, so 3-pin UK sort of USB plug. And then this is the camera itself. I've currently got one of the mounts on here, the wall mount, terminated with USB. It's a nice white cable as well to match the colour of the camera. This is one of my negatives though. It is a captive cable, so you do have a captive cable on this. If you want to extend this, you're going to have to buy a USB extension. Now I always have trouble removing these covers lately, so let's just get this cover off the top. I don't know why I struggle with them so much. This is the beauty of live video. So we have got a cover on the top which does come off very tight, and this reveals the micro SD card slot. I just cannot remove it at the moment. That's very bad. I'll try and get that off a little bit later. So we've got a really nice design. It's quite a large camera in comparison to some security cameras. And then we've also got this section on the back which turns, and that makes the ball joint harder to move. And then this mounts onto the wall, of course, with 4 screws. Let me just unturn this so you can see it in pieces. There we go. So this attaches to the wall, and then you screw it in here like so, and then the tighter that you turn it, the more rigid or more resistance you get on the ball joint. And then it's just a standard threaded mount as well. So standard threaded mounts. You could use other wall mounts with this if you so wish, but the one supplied inside the box does a good job. So there we go, that's what the mount looks like. We've also got speaker on the bottom because it does offer two-way audio, and then of course you've got the lens, the sort of little IR piece here, and the PIR detector. So very nicely done, really nice indeed. I really want to get this little cover off, but for some reason I just cannot shift it at the moment. Let me just try removing it with this. I think my nails just will not allow me to get this off. There's a little tiny tab inside it won't allow me to get it off. There we go. That is very, very tight. I think they need to do a different design on that. That is absolutely terrible. So in here you've got the micro SD card slot. You've also got a little reset button as well. And the flap is on a little sort of bungee so that it's not going to fall off. Terrible, terrible job getting that off. Really hard to remove that. But once it's back in place, so we clip this back in place, that is on there and quite secure. So I suppose it has to be hard to remove. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but it has to be hard to remove because you don't want somebody just opening this up and taking your micro SD card. So maybe that's a good thing. Now video quality, extremely good during daylight and more than acceptable during nighttime as well when it's dark. But not the best I've seen night vision wise, but still more than acceptable. You still pick out detail in dark scenes and it works extremely well at night time, but not the best. It's not class leading, but certainly during the daytime, really clear 1080p, full color video of course, and it's a really nice amount of detail. Very easy to position as well. It's nice and lightweight, and as I mentioned before, you can use this outdoors as well because of the IP65 rating, but it's really designed as an outdoor camera. If you're mounting this outdoors, you're going to have to drill a hole big enough to get the USB portion of this cable through and into your house for indoor power, but that's part of installing security cameras, I suppose. You can get truly wireless cameras, but I always find that they're a little bit of a nuisance to keep taking down every month or two to recharge, or indeed you have to look for solar power solutions. At least with this one, you're able to mount this and then plug it in, and then it's got power all the time, so you haven't got that worry. Love the fact that we got cloud recording with that 1 month free trial of the 7-day recording, but also really like that you've also got local recording to a micro SD card. I think it's a really neat little unit and I can highly recommend it. This is the Imou LOOC Weatherproof outdoor camera, and I think it's just a really neat looking unit that produces good quality videos, so do check out those links down in the video description area. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button. Don't forget to share a link to it on your favourite social media platform. If you're not already subscribed, please do. And of course, as always, I'll see you in another video very soon. I just saw a question come in actually from Alexandros. I'm going to answer this. So if you're still watching, I found the completely wireless ones eat batteries. Yeah, I found that too. Some of the early generations of the wireless ones from various manufacturers really do get through batteries really quickly, especially if they're being sort of triggered a lot by motion. But some of the later generation wireless security cameras, I think they've made them more power efficient, and if you position them in an area where, and maybe zone out sort of some of the sections for motion, if they're not triggered as much, then I think you're going to get a lot better battery life out of them. And of course there are those solar solutions as well. That's really it. I'll see you in the next one.